Well, once again, I've talked to you a little bit about this before, but there's always talks, rumors, speculation that they want another linebacker, and they never get another linebacker, and you're back for another year. What is your what are your thoughts as you go through that whole process and hear all the speculation?
That's been the noise probably the last couple of years, so I kind of tuned it out now. I don't really listen to it. Whatever they want to do, that's what they're going to do, and year after year, they continue to keep me here, so I feel like they have faith in me. So it's my job to go out there and prove them right, and I'm going to continue to do that.
Next up, Jeff Legel. Go ahead, Jeff.
Matt, I'm just curious. What were you thinking when they trade for Jurrell Casey, and what can he mean for you specifically in a football role?
Man, I feel like they just went and got a phenomenal player. Already in these first 2 days of practice, I've seen how much he can impact our team as a whole, defense in particular, but definitely me. I feel like when I'm lined up behind him, if they stay on the double team, then that allows me to make the play. If they don't stay on the double team, he'll definitely make the play. So I love playing behind a dominant physical player like that. I think it's going to allow for me and AJ to make a lot more plays.
Next up, Ryan O'Halloran. Go ahead.
Hey, Todd. You had 12 games with Alexander Johnson last year. What's the next step for AJ look like this year?
I think he can take it to another level. I think he came out and had a fantastic first year, came out and really made a splash. So I think it's just his job to take it to the next level. Came out and had a pick first day of practice. I think he's mentally focused, physically ready. So I'm excited for him. He's going to have a great year this year.
Nick Kosmider, go ahead.
Yeah, just when you guys look at yourselves as an inside linebacker group, where do you just think you have to be better year over year from last year?
I think we can always get better in all areas, but particularly me, I want to be better in coverage. They're going to ask me to do a little bit more coverage this year, so I want to handle the task and do great with it. I focus on it a lot in the offseason. I'm focusing on it right now in camp, so that's one of my things I definitely want to be better at. But I definitely think I can get better in every area of my game. I'm never perfect, so that's what I'm striving for.
Next up, Brendan Cristal, go ahead.
Hey, Todd, I know everybody gets excited about putting pads on, but for linebackers, is it even more excitement knowing that come tomorrow you actually get to hit these guys a little bit? Obviously not too hard, but hit them a little bit?
For sure. When you put on pads, that changes the game. Sometimes people can run scot-free and feel like they're open when, I put a hit on you at 5 yards, it kind of changes the game. So I'm excited to have pads on. It's really when we get to play some football, so I'm excited for it.
Next up, Troy Rank, go ahead.
Todd, thanks for joining us today. Wanted to ask you about your opinion on the NFL allowing decals and stuff on the helmet regarding social justice messages. Where do you stand on that? Do you think you'll participate? And what is the next step as a team? You and Kareem talked to us about kind of how you wanted to keep this thing moving forward. What do you have maybe in the works? I know you're trying to be in training camp, but what can we look out for in the future as you guys try to keep moving forward?
Yeah, I think that that's definitely a huge step. I think it's important that the NFL is behind their players 100%, supporting us in what we feel like is important in our lives and important in the world. So I think it's great. I definitely will support and have a decal on the back of my helmet. And for us as a team, we're working on a few different things. I know Jurrell Casey is leading a charge with some messages that'll go out and some different things that'll help in the community. I think that's our job, to continue this on day after day and week after week. We want to be at week 17, continuing this topic. We don't want to let it die down at week 2 or week 3. You're going to continue to hear from us, and we're going to continue to be in our community.
Next up, Zach Stevens, go ahead.
Hey, Todd, thanks for talking with us today. What going up against in the past couple of days and past couple of years, what does Melvin Gordon bring to the offense?
He's a dominant downhill runner. I think he's one of the few running backs that can play first, second, and third down. He's tough. He can run in between the tackles, but he also can get you out of space and make some moves and make some great catches. So I think he's a great piece to our puzzle on offense. Him and Phil are going to be a great combination, possibly the best in the NFL. So I'm excited for him.
Next up, Darren McKee. Go ahead, please.
Todd, what feels different besides COVID this year with the Broncos?
I think it's a new energy. I think the young guys that we have are bringing a lot of energy. Judy is coming and making people miss, making a lot of spectacular catches. I think the wide receivers that we brought in, the tight end that we brought in, the young guys on offense, I feel like has really juiced up our offense and made the offense feel like it never has since I've been here. So I think it's going to be a really great offense and a really great year for them.
Next up, Jeff Legwell. Go ahead, Jeff.
Don, I just want you to look back a little bit, but you came into the league as an undrafted rookie. How tough will it be for those guys this year to make an impression?
Yeah, I feel really bad for those guys. I was one of those guys who really needed that fourth preseason game. I think if I don't have that fourth preseason game, I may not be on the team today. So I really feel bad for those guys coming in. So they're going to have to give everything they have in practice. I think they have to make a name for themselves in practice and really stand out in order to make the team this year.
Next up, Ryan O'Halloran, and time for a few more after that. Go ahead, Ryan.
Hey, Todd, I'd ask you about another teammate, Justin, the rookie, going from college to pro at inside linebacker. What's the biggest transition for him during this short camp?
I think the speed. In the NFL, everything is faster. The tight ends are faster, the wide receivers are faster, and everything is real crisp. I think he's doing a great job with it, though. I told him yesterday, for a rookie to come in here and really face a challenging offense and really have things thrown out of him really fast, he's doing a great job with it. And I'm going to continue to support him because I feel like he has a lot of talent and can make us better.
Next up, Mike Kliss. Go ahead.
Yeah, Todd, I think you've already had more training camp this year than you did last year with that calf you had. Did not having training camp last year kind of reset your goals or how you went going into camp this year?
Absolutely. I think camp is very important for me. I think last year, because I didn't have camp, it took me 2 or 3 games in the regular season to get right back to where I was moving 100%, feeling 100% on my keys and really executing. So now I have training camp to, put me in that mode. So by the first game, I'm ready to go. So this training camp, I'm totally locked in and focused, and I'm going to be healthy the whole way through.
Last one, Brandon Cristal. Go ahead, Brandon.
All right, Todd, I'll ask the requisite Drew Lock question. What have you seen from the young QB here in year 2, just in these first couple days?
He looks really good. I love the way he, takes chances and tries to fit balls in tight windows. And I love how quick he gets the ball out of his hands. Like when he sees the route or he sees the play develop, it's coming out now. And I told him that the other day. I like what he's showing us, and I can see where he's going to take it in the future. It's going to be phenomenal.